The disappearance and mysterious death of Elisa Lam in 2013 is one of the most puzzling cases of the 21st century. Elisa was a bright, 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada, who was traveling alone through California. What started as a solo adventure quickly turned into a nightmare, with her bizarre behavior caught on security footage and her body later discovered in the water tank of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. Let's deep dive into the mystery of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26, 2013, a hotel with a dark and notorious past. Located near Skid Row, the hotel had a history of crime, death, and unsavory characters. Over the years, it had housed infamous serial killers like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, and Jack Unterweger, and had been the site of numerous suicides and mysterious deaths. Despite its dangerous reputation, the hotel also catered to travelers like Elisa, who had no idea of its dark legacy. Elisa's stay at the Cecil started out normally. She shared a room with other guests, but was moved to a private room after her roommates complained about her strange behavior. Despite this, she maintained regular contact with her family back in Vancouver, checking in every day as she explored Los Angeles. However, on January 31st, Elisa suddenly went silent. Her family, alarmed by the lack of communication, contacted the Los Angeles Police Department, and a search for the missing student began. Days passed, but Elisa was nowhere to be found. Her last known sighting was captured on security footage in one of the hotel's elevators, and this footage has since become infamous. In the 4-minute video, Elisa is seen behaving in a bizarre and unsettling manner. She enters the elevator, presses several buttons, and waits, but the doors do not close. She peers out of the elevator as though checking for someone, steps in and out, and even hides in the corner. At one point, she gestures with her hands in an unusual way, as if talking to someone who isn't there. After several minutes of erratic behavior, she walks out of the elevator, and the doors finally close. This eerie footage, released by the LAPD on February 14th, quickly went viral, sparking a wave of speculation. Some believed Elisa was being pursued by an unseen assailant, while others suggested she was having a psychotic episode brought on by her struggles with bipolar disorder. Elisa had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression, and she was prescribed several medications to manage her mental health. However, the video alone could not explain her sudden disappearance, and the mystery deepened. Meanwhile, guests at the Cecil Hotel began to notice something strange about the water supply. Many reported low water pressure, while others complained about the water's odd taste and appearance. On February 19, 2013, nearly 3 weeks after Elisa went missing, a hotel maintenance worker named Santiago Lopez was sent to the roof to investigate the water tanks. What he found was beyond horrifying. Inside one of the large tanks, he discovered the decomposing body of Elisa Lam. She was floating face up in the water, naked, with her clothes and belongings beside her. Elisa's body had been in the tank for weeks, contaminating the hotel's water supply. The discovery shocked the world, and the case became even more mysterious. How had Elisa ended up in the water tank? How did she access the hotel's roof, which was locked and protected by an alarm system? And why had no one noticed anything suspicious? The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office performed an autopsy on Elisa's body, and the results only added to the confusion. The autopsy ruled that Elisa had died from accidental drowning. There was no evidence of foul play, no signs of trauma or physical injury, and the toxicology report showed that she had some of her prescription medications in her system. However, the report also suggested that she might not have been taking her medication consistently, which could have caused her to experience a manic episode. The official cause of death left many questions unanswered. The Cecil Hotel's roof was not easily accessible. Only staff members could unlock the door, and any unauthorized entry would trigger an alarm. However, it was possible to reach the roof via the fire escape, and some theorized that Elisa, in a disoriented state, had climbed up to the roof and entered the water tank on her own. But the tanks were difficult to access as well. Each stood over 8 feet tall, and Elisa would have needed to climb up and lift the heavy metal lid to get inside. To make matters more confusing, when her body was discovered, the lid was reportedly closed. This detail sparked rumors of foul play, though no evidence ever surfaced to support this theory. The strange circumstances surrounding Elisa's death led to a variety of theories. Some believed that she had been murdered and that her killer had placed her body in the water tank. Others speculated that she had been having a mental health crisis and accidentally drowned while in a state of delusion. More extreme theories suggested that the hotel itself was cursed, or that Elisa had been a victim of paranormal forces. Adding to the hotel's eerie reputation was the coincidence that the movie Dark Water, released in 2005, contained a storyline strikingly similar to Elisa's death. In the movie, a mother and daughter move into a rundown apartment building with a malfunctioning elevator and dark, contaminated water dripping from the ceiling. Eventually, the mother discovers the body of a girl in the building's water tank. The parallels between the movie and Elisa's case were too strong to ignore, fueling speculation about supernatural forces at play. However, the most widely accepted explanation is that Elisa's mental health struggles played a significant role in her death. Her behavior in the elevator footage suggests that she may have been experiencing hallucinations or delusions, common symptoms of bipolar disorder, if left untreated or improperly managed. Her trip to the roof and entry into the water tank could have been the result of a confused and disoriented state of mind. Despite the coroner's conclusion of accidental death, the Elisa Lam case remains an unsolved mystery in the eyes of the public. The chilling elevator footage, the bizarre details of the water tank, and the strange coincidences have made her story a subject of fascination and horror. In 2021, the case was revisited in a Netflix docuseries titled Crime Scene: The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, which explored the hotel's dark history and the many unanswered questions surrounding Elisa's death. While Elisa Lam's tragic story has left a lasting impact on popular culture, it also highlights the importance of mental health awareness. Her death serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by those struggling with mental illness and the potential dangers when they do not receive the proper care and support. The Cecil Hotel has since rebranded as Stay on Main, attempting to distance itself from its notorious past. But for many, the memory of Elisa Lam's disappearance and the haunting circumstances of her death continue to linger. The case has inspired countless discussions, documentaries, and theories, but the truth behind Elisa's final moments remains elusive. Whether it was a tragic accident or something more sinister, the mystery of Elisa Lam will likely remain one of the most chilling and unsolved cases in modern history.